Sorry. Sorry, recording people. I had to clean the camera. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I don't even know what row I'm on. I need to pull up the chart. Okay. Okay, so I need to, okay, I get it. Let's see if anyone joins. I didn't schedule this one, so who knows. Hi Emma, how's it going? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Okay. Oh wait, think about this. I don't think I can do it this way. Let's see. Okay, I have to fasten off. Okay. I have to fasten off. Yeah, I have to fasten off, right? No, I don't. I don't have to. Okay, I'm reading it wrong. I was so confused. I was like, I'm not supposed to fasten off here. Hi guys, how's it going? Hi Jennifer. Happy Monday. How was y'all's weekend? Y'all do anything fun? Did you work on projects? I got back in town Saturday, so I'm trying to get in the back in the swing of things. I have a couple videos I was recording before I left, and I need to sit down and watch all my footage because I don't know what was going on. It's been so long. Also, I got new glasses. Y'all like them? They make my head look like it's got an indent because you can see the way my prescription like warps my head. It's funny. Still doing more crochet bags. Awesome. I want to make more bags. I'm good. You're working on a star-shaped blanket. I love those. Is that like the 7-day blanket thing that I see a lot, or 10-day? 7-day, I guess, is too short. I see that. I really want to make it a lot. Also, something that's never happened to me before is that I kind of want to make a blanket, but I don't have anywhere to put it. But I just thought, scrap yarn granny square blanket. The granny square blankets that are literally a giant granny square, one giant granny square. I was like, I'm tempted to do something like that, but also I probably won't because I don't have anywhere to put it. I have no one to give it to. So, working on Stanley cut covers. Oh, that's a really cute idea. I haven't seen that before. That's a good idea. People love things like that. It's cute. Ooh, and for a market, that's exciting. How are you like? Do you have a specific number you want to make, or are you just kind of going until you can't go anymore? I am working on the Vala vest by Edsfart on Instagram. So I've got the first panel done, as you can see, and I'm working on the second panel. I think it's going to be a little snug, but it's supposed to, cinch you in. And if it's a little snug, because I couldn't figure out the sizing that I wanted, because I want it to be snug, but I don't want it to be too tight. So what I think I'm going to do is if it's too snug, I'll just add like a couple extra rows on the side. But I think it looks really good in this white yarn. Oh, 6-day blanket. I was like, it's a number. I just can't figure out, what a day is. Does it hurt your fingers after a while? Knitting. It does. I think it's because when I knit, I accidentally stab myself on the end of my needle. So if I do it for a long time, like I'll end up with like a dots on my finger. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm pulling up the chat on my computer. I can't read this. This is too small. Give me 1 second, guys. I literally can't see. I don't have good enough eyesight, even with my new glasses. I just got these. Do y'all like them? I like them. They're a little intense because I haven't had black glasses in a long time. My last ones were technically pink, but really they were clear. And so this is a little different, but I really like the shape. Anyway, okay. I'm reading on my computer. Just going, but setting a goal for like 10. Okay, gotcha. First craft fair ever. That's so exciting. First craft fair. Wait, that's amazing. I've never done a craft fair before. They kind of scare me. So I hope it goes really well. I hope it goes really well. And it's also one of those things where it just seems like a lot of work. So that's like the barrier of entry. It seems like people who do markets love them because, you know, if you're going to a market, you're probably going to spend money. You know what I mean? Like it's the right audience, but it just seems like so much work. Thanks guys. I like it too. I'm trying to get into more textured designs. The stuff that I usually crochet and knit is usually simple in the texture. It's usually one stitch, but with color work. And so I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and do something textured. You know what I mean? It does look kind of retro. Hi from Australia. Hi Anna. How's it going? Hi Jose. But yeah, I was supposed to finish this on my little 2-week, it's not a vacation because I was working, but my 2-week of not being home. And then, as you can see, I started this here. So I got almost done, and then I got really into my books. So after work, I would just go sit down and read, and then wake up and go to work and sit down and read. And so I just stopped working on it. Hi. Okay. I don't know why, but I always mess up the stitch count here, so I'm going to pause real quick and count. Real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 42. 42. Oh wait, I think that was right. Let me count again. I'm sorry, I'm counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Am I okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 40. Okay, I'm good. Woo! That was weird. I kept reading the wrong amount, counting the wrong amount. I'm doing good, Anna. Did everyone have a good weekend? Anyone do anything fun? Okay, well now, I'm sorry, now I need to count again, because now I'm doing the other strap, so, but this one will be quicker, so, 2, 4, 6, wait, 2, 4, 6, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 6, 28, 28 chains, okay, that was quick, see, that was quick, it was quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, I'm double checking my count. Always double count, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 28. 28. 28. Hi, Leah. No, I'm not. I haven't, because I just went out of town for 2 weeks and I didn't bring it with me. So the goal is to get back to it. But let's see. Let me check what day I'm on. I think I'm in May. June? I might be in June. Let's see. I'm gonna check it real quick. I have been updating it every night. I've been good. Sometimes I go through periods of time where these glasses are brand new, so they're really small, you know what I mean? And so they start to hurt. Anyway, I'm like trying to stretch them out. I've got a big head. Fun fact about me. My whole family has big heads. Anyway, y'all don't care. Let's see. Oh wait, I didn't write it down. I don't know why I'm checking my, let's see. I'm gonna check my Instagram because that's where I most recently posted it. But I think I'm almost caught up. I think. Let's see. Okay, I'm in April, so I'm okay. I'm at the very end of April, so I'm almost June. Big head. Literally everyone in my family has big heads. My dad has never he was really excited when I started crocheting because he's never had hats that fit him before because his head is literally too large. And so I make him like a beanie every single Christmas so he can have hats that fit him. Okay, once again, I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, also, if y'all haven't shared, what are y'all working on tonight? I want to finish this by the end of the week because I really want to take pictures of this because I think it's so cute. So cute. I think the white, I don't know. I kind of feel like I should have done a cream, but I didn't have a cream, so therefore I did a white. I did what I had. Okay. I did what I had to do. I can't decide if the next project, I can't decide on what my next project should be. Okay, guys, would y'all like to give opinions? Because I would love opinions. So my next project, I'm deciding between doing a pillow inspired by Legally Blonde. So it'd be simple, or a tapestry. I haven't decided which, but the project is the Legally Blonde project. So it would be color work, and it would just be pink, and it would just say, what? Like it's hard? Like that would be the phrase, and it would be either on a pillow or a tapestry. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is doing, I think I've said it a couple times. I don't know if you people here specifically know, but I'm thinking about making a pillow that's a baby bell, like a baby bell pillow that would also be color work. I think those are the only 2 options, but yeah. Thoughts? Hi, Moon Jelly, how's it going? Yeah, if anyone has thoughts, let me know because I can't decide, really. I can't decide what I want to do. Both are color work and both could be a pillow. I like the idea of, well, why I haven't started the baby bell pillow is because I really should do a gauge before I start, because ideally I would like to have an insert, a pillow insert, so that I can make a video, you know, pulling the label off and being like, oh, there's a cheese inside, but it's just a pillow, you know what I mean? So because of that, I really should make a gauge, and that's why I haven't done it yet, because I don't want to. But then I think the Legally Blonde would just be cute and simple, so that's kind of why I want to do that. Even though it's not, I wouldn't like it as much. I would make it and give it to my sister because she loves that movie. So, yeah. Baby Bell? Okay, maybe I'll do the Baby Bell. Baby Bell first for sure. Okay, I'm gonna do it then. I'm gonna do it. Y'all are motivating me. I'm going to make the gauge this week. I think I also might make a tutorial on how to make it. I don't know if that will be interesting to anyone here. It'll either be a tutorial or just like a process video of me start to finish going through it. I can't quite decide. But yeah, if anyone is very passionately one way or the other, let me know. Y'all are getting opinions. First opinions. I'm doing good. I just got back in town. I was out of town for a while, so I'm surprisingly glad to be back on the grind, you know what I mean? I was excited to go to work today, which is so strange. It hasn't happened to me in a minute, but just, you know what I mean? Even vacations can be too long. It wasn't a vacation, but even like the best trip can be too long, in my opinion. I am a big fan of patterns and repetition and routines. And so I just like being back to normal life, you know what I mean? And doing my normal routine, waking up at the same time, you know, going to the gym at the same time, crocheting at the same time, or doing something, you know what I mean? So I was very excited to get back to normalcy, you know what I mean? Passionate about anything. She's literally I was never a big Baby Bell fan until this year, I guess, where my partner has gotten me into it, and we get the giant bags of Baby Bell from Costco regularly. My cone is rolling away. 1 second. But yeah. Okay, I will do it. Baby Bell it is. And I'm doing a new technique I haven't done before, so I don't know if y'all follow, let me put her name in the chat. Oh my gosh, what's her name? I can see her in my mind. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting my friend's name. Am I okay? Like, okay, give me a second. I'm gonna think about it. Destiny, oh my gosh, woo, that was weird. How do I chat in here? I can't. Can I, oh, I'm on my computer. I'll do it here. Okay. So Destiny makes really cool tapestries, but I can't describe them. They're not 3D, but they're not just a square with an image. You know what I mean? The tapestry is the image. So it's a sheep in the shape of a sheep. I can't explain it. But yeah, I'm going to be using that technique because I asked her about it, how she did it. And so I'm going to be using that technique for the pillow. So it's not just going to be, I mean, not that it would be square because I'm going to make it round, but I don't know. Go look at her account. You'll know what I'm talking about. Hi, Ellie. How's it going? Wait till you hit 40. Literally, my memory is so bad. I get it from my mom. She has a terrible memory. And I don't know. If it's something, I can't explain. I have a terrible memory and people comment on it a lot. Slightly nerve-wracking, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why I have to like write things down. And I don't know, whenever people freehand things, if I'm freehanding something, everything is being written down because I will not remember what I did, you know? Okay, what does the strap need to be? Hi, Amy, how's it going? We're almost done with this. Almost done with this. Okay. There's nothing like doing a solid double crochet row after doing like a textured row. You're like, this is so great. I was watching Kelsey's vlogs because I'm super behind on her videos. Literally, I don't know what we were talking about the other day, but she said, oh, I mentioned in my video, and I was like, oh yeah. Because usually I try to watch my friends' stuff, but I had just not been watching anyone's stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely watching your things. And she was like, dude. So I'm catching up too. I watched her video, her video about making everything brown, using all brown yarn. I don't know, whatever the video she's been doing. I watched that while I was making dinner tonight, and I was like, yeah, I'm a good friend. I'm known at work for my sticky notes, and they're everywhere, yet I still don't remember. I relate to that so hard. I'm a big list person, so my phone is constantly full of lists. And I think that's why, I think it links to the fact that I really like routine, because if I don't do the same thing, I do the same thing every single day. Well, not every single day, but every week is the same routine, different routines on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Actually, no, it's the same stuff. It's just, I don't know. I repeat the same schedule every single week. And I think if I didn't, actually, I know when I don't, it messes with me. I forget things. I don't know. I need the structure of the schedule or else I freak out. You know, good stuff. Just started Tunisian crochet. You're addicted? Okay, I'm very happy for you. I tried it, didn't like it. Do you have all the hooks you need? I at one point bought a Tunisian crochet hook set of every single hook, and if I still have it and you don't have all the hooks, let me know and I'll send them to you. I might have gotten rid of them, but if there's, actually I think I might have, but if they're still here and you need some, let me know, because I don't need to just keep them for no reason. Oh, hey Tiffany. I know, I'm glad to be back. This is also making it into my forever routine, which is good. This is one of those things where, I don't know, I equate this to working out. Actually, Kelsey mentioned it in her video today that she was like, I really just didn't want to do it, and then I forced myself to start and I'm liking it. That's what this is for me, because this it's kind of like socializing to me. I know no one's talking back, but I'm talking a lot and I'm hearing things from y'all. And so, and I'm one of those people where I kind of dread being social. Like, I'm not very, as loud and extroverted as I am, I'm also not, I guess. You know what I mean? I would, like, anytime I'm planning to hang out with someone, I want them to cancel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm one of those people where I know it'll be great and I'll enjoy it once I get there, but I don't want to. I don't want to go. I would love for it to cancel. I'd love to get a flat tire so I don't have to go. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the same with this, where when I'm live, I'm having a blast. I have so much fun. But right before I go live, I'm like, I don't want to go live. Like, I just want to sit down and, like, lay in bed with a book. You know what I mean? So this is like, it's good for me. It's like, or working out. You know what I mean? You're driving to the gym and you're like, I don't want to do this. And then after you work out, you're like, that was amazing. You're in Australia, will be oh my gosh, I forget you're in Australia. That will be really expensive. That would be really expensive. I was just thinking about your YouTube lives earlier when I was at the gym. Amazing. What'd you do at the gym? Okay, wait, y'all want to hear something funny? So, like I literally won't stop talking about. I have to take these off. These are hurting my skull. I just got back in town. So this was my first workout after 2 weeks of, and when I was out of town, I mean, I was sedentary. Like I did not rise. I did not work out because I wasn't able to. So I got back and I knew it would be rough, especially my weakest muscle group are my hamstrings, right? So whenever I go through periods of time with not working out, my hamstrings deteriorate like that, like they're gone. And so I wanted to do hamstrings today because they're also the thing I try to work on the most, not the most, but the most consistently because they're so weak. And I literally did like one set of RDLs and they were cramping. Like they were like done. And I was like, okay. So I did that and I did a little bit of hip thrust and I ran a very, very slow mile because also funny thing about living here is that because I'm in a mountainous region, the altitude's really high. And for these 2 weeks I was at sea level. So I came back, I'm like, I almost said famous for doing this. My family knows that I do this where I leave altitude, I go to sea level, come back, try to exercise, and then wonder why I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like I ran 1 mile and it was an 11-minute mile, and afterward I was what's it called? Not nauseous. I was dizzy. I was like lightheaded for 5 to 7, not 5 to 7, 3 to 5 minutes, definitely 5 minutes. 5 minutes I would say I was lightheaded. And it's because the altitude, you know what I mean? Like I'm not getting enough oxygen. And afterwards I was like, I should not have pushed myself that hard. But anyway, that was a lot of me talking. I do that every single time. I'm most definitely socializing as someone who's very introverted. No, me too, Amy. Like sometimes this is all I can do. And it's really, I think, good for us. You know what I mean? To like make ourselves do it because we need to be social. It's one of those things where you don't want to do it because it's stressful or it's tiring, but then you get depressed if you don't. You know what I mean? You get really sad if you don't. So this is like the perfect, I don't know, this is the perfect combo, I feel like. Social interactions exhaust me. Yes. Yeah. I love that all of us, this is why we're here. This is why we're here, guys. We all struggle. I took a body combat class. That's so cool. Is it like kickboxing or is it like punching, like fighting? I've been working on my leg press. Dude, you're strong. Nice. I don't leg press at my gym right now. I kind of do. I like the free, it's not a free weight leg press, but not the machine ones. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all understanding, but I like the free weight one, but I can't sit in that one because the 2 chair options are way too close and way too far. I'm like, okay, why is there no, why? I've never seen like a free weight leg press, like a non-machine leg press that only has 2 settings for the seats. Why? Like, you know what I mean? I've always been to ones that have like 3 options. I've never seen one with 4. But anyway, and so I tried it once and I spent like, this was me being brave at the gym. I spent like 5 minutes walking around this machine, adjusting the seat, you know what I mean? Trying to see if I can make it comfortable and I couldn't do it. So now I just don't do leg press very much. Cardio and kickboxing. I did one kickboxing class once in college, maybe. I'm not kidding when I say I have never been more sore in my entire life than the day after. And that was at my prime fitness level. Not prime, probably high school's prime because, you know, we're young and spry. But I was fit in college, you know what I mean? Like I worked out regularly. And I mean, muscles I didn't know I had were sore. Like I was basically bedridden the next day. So I'm very impressed that you do that because that's crazy. That's crazy impressive. Once I got my nose running. Okay. I'm more social on your lives than anywhere else. I'm not a social person. I get that. I'm from Montana. I live 500 foot elevation now. Okay. I'm from Montana. I lived at 5,000. I said 500. I read 5,000. 5,000 foot elevation. Now I live in, and it's awesome. That is nice. So I'm in the Northwest as well. What's the weather like for y'all? Actually, I was talking to my friend in Oregon because fire season has started here. Like it's smoky, you know what I mean? And my friend in Oregon, she was like, no, it's fine for me right now. And I was like, oh, I want to go outside. It's so much fun. I do think so. I don't know. I felt I was tuning into my rage. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's something, honestly, I wanted to continue it, but it was, I forget, it was a common, a chain of I went to a place that was a kickboxing chain, and it was too expensive. It was $100 a month. Who are you getting that pays that? You know what I mean? There's no way. So, yeah, I didn't do it, but I did the one free trial and I loved it. You go guys got a treadmill and I got pregnant, so it's just living room decoration. You know, that's okay. That's okay. I really want a walking pad because I feel like I could see myself. I've got a standing desk, so I'm halfway there. But I was talking to my mom about this. I don't know. If you have a standing desk without a walking pad, you can't really use it because we all know it's very uncomfortable to stand all day long. Like if you go to a concert and you're standing, it hurts. But if you're walking, it's much easier to be upright. So that's next on my list is a walking pad because I could also see myself plopping in front of the TV and just walking through a movie. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it also helps with the fact that so many of us need lots of sensory inputs. You know what I mean? People nowadays, technology and all that stuff, people often are watching a movie and they're on their phone or they're on their laptop or they're on their iPad. And so I feel like walking would get rid of my need to do something. You know what I mean? Because I'm actively walking and trying not to trip and fall. So I feel like I would like that too. Okay. Hello, Stitches. Oh, I'm saving up for a walking pad. That's like my big, right now I'm in the slow process of moving. I have a month, so I've got a lot of time, but so it's not a priority, unfortunately. But once I move, we're going to be paying less rent. So I will be getting a walking pad. I will. Yeah. My gym, oh, okay, wait. I missed the messages. It's Portland 75 and sunny. Oh, that's nice. It was just over a week of 100 plus. It's, as a Southerner, as a Texan, I didn't realize that it got so hot in the north. Like, I mean, it's different in Texas, you know what I mean? It's 100 degrees every single day in the summer. But the fact that it's regularly 90 and it gets to even 100 semi-consistently, global warming, people, global warming. Like, I was talking to, like, I'm in the Northwest now, and I was talking to neighbors, and they were like, yeah, they grew up here. It didn't used to be this way. You know what I mean? Like, it literally is hotter here. It didn't used to be 90 degrees every single summer. It's crazy. My gym lets you take as many classes as you want. That's nice. I'm in Kentucky, and honestly, I'm surprised by the weather this year. It's been raining a lot. Ooh, that's nice. It's been really dry here, unfortunately. Love my walking pad and standing desk. Oh, that's nice. And I also think I would really like it at work because I also struggle to pay attention at work because I'm so used to doing multiple things at once. I'm so used to crocheting while listening to a book or watching TV or something like that. So I, again, fulfills my need to do something. But it's on my list. I was going to get one during Prime Day, but then I noticed that, I don't know, Prime Day sales aren't real anymore. You know what I mean? They're not on actual sale. They just bump up the price and then lower it again. I'm like, I'm not falling for that crap. I do think I'm going to look on Facebook, though, because, during COVID, there was such a huge walking pad trend, and so I think people are realizing if they're actually going to use it or not, because I have seen a couple walking pads on Facebook. I do think there is a little bit of risk with that because it's a machine and you don't want to buy something that's broken, but I buy things on Facebook Marketplace all the time. So I do think I'm going to look there. And see. Because I almost bought one actually on Facebook, but then she talked me out of it actually. She shouldn't have said it. She said, yeah, the only thing I don't really like about it is that, what did I ask? I think it was because she said it's kind of narrow. So let me know, walking pad people, if yours are like this. But she said it was kind of narrow, so much so that she had to kind of catwalk. She couldn't just walk like this. She had to walk like this with her feet in front of the other. And I was like, so I'm not buying that. You know what I mean? I don't want to walk like that. So let me know, walking pad people, do y'all have that issue? Because no. Will not be doing that. Okay, I have to put my... Okay, have a good day. Or... You're in Australia, aren't you? So it's the morning. Have a good day. Have a good day. I think. Anyway, used to live in Washington, and the few months I did was during the summer. 9 a.m. Okay, good. I was like, I think it's. But then you said put your kids down, which makes me think it's night, but also your kids could be any age. You know what I mean? Like, who knows what they're doing? But yeah, I'm having a good night. You're having a good day. Bye, Ellie. Okay, you used to live in Washington. Nap time. That makes sense. That makes sense. This is how you know I'm not a parent, that I'm thinking this through out loud. Okay, the few months I did during the summer, it was unbearable. Ugh. Yes. No, same here. In Oregon, I bet too, the northern states don't have AC because they're not used to needing it. My house doesn't have, my current place doesn't have AC, and neither does the new one. So we bought, if any of y'all don't have AC and you have a Costco membership, we bought an AC unit from Costco and we really like it. The air is, it's got a dual vent. So instead of just taking air in and blowing, it's also putting hot air back out. And so because of that, it's really cold, really, really cold. Yeah, the humidity here, oh, the humidity is the worst. I don't think I would ever live, I don't know, I really like Oregon and Washington, but I think being on the coast would give me, I did that in Florida, didn't like the humidity one bit, did not like it. So I don't know if I could. Whenever I'm not sure what time of day or night, I just default, have a good one. That's good. I say have a good day or night, but then that's kind of a lot, you know, and then I end up kind of tripping over my words. Have a good one. I should start saying that. Have a good one. I was trying to think of another version, like have a good time, have a good experience. No, have a good one. That's good. Savannah, Georgia has been, I believe you. Georgia's pretty though. I would love to live in Georgia. That's like the best Bible Belt state in my opinion, is Georgia. Anyway, not that y'all care or asked. It was funny though, because when I was flying back here, I was leaving Syracuse and they said, no, I was leaving Chicago actually. And they said, haha, we're going more north and it's actually hotter there. Here in Chicago, it was 85. And the pilot was like, yeah, it's actually 95 at your destination. I was like, oh, yay. Like, that doesn't make any sense, but okay. I miss Washington, couldn't survive living there, struggled even, I'm sorry about that. I want to go to Washington just once so I can go see where Twilight was filmed. Like, I want to go to that town. That was in Washington, right? Or was it in Oregon? I think it was in Washington. Have the day you deserve. I love that. I like that because it kind of sounds like a little threatening. You know what I mean? You'll make people question, the day I deserve. Do I deserve a good day? Which I guess is good because thinking is good. Reflecting is good. Washington. I thought it was, but yeah, I really want to go there. My friend, I have a friend in Eugene, Oregon, and I keep telling her we should drive up there, and she's like, no, like Washington and Oregon are so similar in their nature. She's like, we would be driving through basically another Oregon for hours just to see that town. She's like, I'm not doing it. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it, guys. Speaking of, I really want to watch Twilight again because it's been a minute. I go through at least once a year, maybe twice if I'm pushing it, a Twilight marathon. I love those movies. It got so bad that at one point my partner was like, I love you. I can't keep watching these movies. Like, I've seen these too many times. Like, I should not be able to quote this. And I was like, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Force Washington, you went there for your birthday. That's so fun. Did you like eat at the diner? I don't know what was actually of the movie was filmed there. I know they've got like stores and stuff like that for the movies. Which one? Twilight was my favorite. Probably, I don't know. It's been so long I don't even know. Maybe, I'm trying to think. Okay, so the first one is Hunter guy. The second one is his girlfriend. Eclipse or New Moon. One of the middle ones. Not the first and not the last. There's not much there. Most of the landmarks are in Portland. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hi, Tucker. Oh my gosh. I'm Team Edward. Jacob's, I'm so sorry for any of you that are Team Jacob. I can't get over the smell. He's whiny. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, guys, did any of y'all read Midnight Sun? I did not like it. I reread the Twilight books, or listened to them because I'm an audiobook gal. I re-listened to the Twilight books last year, at the very end of last year. The books are foul. It had been so long since I read them. I read them, you know, when I was like 13 when they first came out, and I haven't read them since. Listened to them, and I was like, this is so, like, this is almost unbearable. If, like, people who can barely get through the movies, I was like, you don't want to pick up the book. Like, the book is terrible. And then I tried to read Midnight Sun, and it was so bad. Like, I didn't finish it, actually. I put it down because I was so disturbed. I was like, this is the worst piece of literature I've... I was like, how is Stephanie Meyer? Tiffany Meyer? How's Stephanie Meyer? How is she a grown adult and still writing at this level? You know what I mean? Because was Midnight Sun... Okay. Did she just write Midnight Sun, or did she write it years ago? If she wrote it years ago, I'll give her a pass. If she just wrote it and it came out like that, I don't think so. I don't think so. Edward leaves a new... Oh, wait, then I hate New Moon. Oh, well, actually, I kind of like... Okay, I don't like New Moon because that's like Jacob. You're right, you're right. I kind of like how Bella's belly... I kind of like how Bella's whiny and dramatic in New Moon because it makes me laugh. Eclipse is my best, then. Eclipse is my best. Is that Battle Scars, or is that the last one? I love... Yeah, it's so good. Revolutionary pieces of media there. So good. But yeah, I would not recommend anyone to read Midnight Sun. It was legitimately disturbing. Like, I don't know. I won't. I guess I'll give a little example. It's not a spoiler because he does this the entire book, but one second. But people will just be doing things, and Edward will be like, I want to rip his flesh off and bleed him dry. And you're like, can you relax? Like, I don't know. Like, please. Yes, right? Like, you're too grown to be writing like that. I don't know. It was weird. Also, the books themselves just, I don't know. They're clearly, like, what age did she write those, actually? She still might have been too grown when she wrote them. Let's see. She was 29. Again, she was too grown to be writing that way. I mean, Twilight, how did they not fix it in editing? You know what I mean? Twilight reads like a fan fiction that I wrote about One Direction when I was 13. You know what I mean? It just doesn't, it's just shocking to me that as a grown adult she wrote that way. It's too, like, I remember there was one moment where Bella was standing still and then tripped and fell over. Tripped how? How did she trip? You know what I mean? Like, it is Wattpad vibes. It's too bad. I'm like, if I pulled up my One Direction fan fiction that I wrote in 2010, it would be exactly like Twilight. It would be exactly like Twilight. My wrists hurt just licking. The crocheting, is that why? I love the movies because of the experience I had seeing them. Yes, it's nostalgic when you watch them, and then also just, actually, I probably saw them with my family, but again, I have a bad memory, so I don't know. But just the nostalgia of being 13, being a tween. Not, is 13 a tween, or no, that's a teen. 11 is a tween. Anyway, being a new teen, being a kid, and it being those movies coming out, and it being like a huge, actually the movies probably came out later. I guess the books. Actually, I don't know. I don't even know. Anyway, whatever. Being a kid when this was on the rise and it being a big deal, and you know, bonding with your classmates over it, and just remembering how excited I was about the movies and the books. It's just fun remembering that. It was a different time. Okay, we're almost done with this strap, y'all. I think this live will end up perfect. I wanted to be here for just an hour, and I think it'll end up perfect with the rest of this top. And I might cut it a little, I might end a little early because this top might be done in the meantime. I used to eat through those mass market. Yes. Yes. Love it. Love it. Ooh. I need to get back into recording videos for the YouTube. People loved my last video. I was so excited about it because I loved well, I was gonna say I loved recording it, hated recording it, loved editing it, and I thought it was funny. So I'm glad people liked it and also agreed that the kids sucked. I miss being an angsty scene kid. Yes, like when I see, I don't know, kids nowadays make videos with songs from back in the day, back in the 2010s. I'm like, man, I don't miss it, but I also do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't miss being in middle school trying to navigate life, but I also kind of do. I was in middle school when the first one came out. I read all the books and even got the burgers. Oh, I love that. And it's so fun that even though those books are objectively bad and written poorly, they did jumpstart so many kids' reading journeys. Also, let me see when the books came out, actually. Twilight came out 2005. Okay, so I was... Twilight, Life and Death, what the heck is that? Okay, so when I was a kid, when I was like 12, 13 is when the movies probably started coming out. Because the book came out in 2005 and I was too young for that. But anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, that era was just, I think that was one of the best, I don't know, young adult book, periods of time. Then again, I'm not really connected with young adult literature now because I'm not a young adult. But, Twilight, Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, Percy Jackson, like those were such like life-changing books, you know what I mean? Used to despise having Kristen Stewart looking at me. I get that completely. That way about The Princess Bride. Oh my gosh, I love The Princess Bride. You haven't seen the Twilight movies? I've got a homework assignment for you. Except for they moved all the Twilight movies off Netflix, which kind of pisses me off. I think they might be on YouTube, Hulu? I don't know. I really should get the DVDs because I watch them constantly. The first book that started my love was Immortal. Oh my gosh, dude, I read that book recently. I also loved that book as a kid, and now I'm like, do you remember that author had a whole can I say this word on here? She had an incest storyline in that book. Like a big one. Because I forget, I watched the movie too, and I didn't like the movie because it was bad, but actually, I might have liked it. But, and apparently, and I posted about it on Instagram because I read it last year, so recently, saying, guys, like that was so disturbing. Why was that a plot? Why was that a part of the plot? You know what I mean? And someone responded, oh, and I said, should I keep going? Like, should I push through? Was this a one-time thing? We can look past it, we can keep going, or what? And someone responded and said, no, that author does that all the time. Like, those types of plots all the time. Apparently, she created the idea. Actually, I don't want to ruin this for you. I'm going to do it anyway. Plug your ears if you don't want to hear. But apparently, the idea for this book came from a Ron and Ginny Weasley fan fiction that she wrote. She's like, loves those types of plots. So apparently those types of plots occur throughout the entire series. I'm like, well, you just ruined, you know what I mean? A perfectly good young adult book series. Like, why would you do, isn't that insanity? Isn't that insane? And then I went down like a Reddit, like thread about her being weird. But yeah, wouldn't recommend reading or watching the movie. Actually, you can read it if you skip the end. I don't know. Skip the end, maybe. Maybe. Isn't that disturbing? I know, y'all. You can, if you look it up, you can go down a rabbit hole, a disturbing rabbit hole about this lady. I won't recommend it because I did it, but you could. You could if you wanted to. I truly have no idea. Truly no idea. That part of the series was proven wrong in the stories. What stories? Sorry? But yeah, disturbing. The Maze Runner, that's another good one. The Mortal Instruments. Sorry, what do you mean? Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you don't want to spoil. I remember it being a plot of two people liking each other and then being like, oh wait, they're siblings. But then I think later on is what you're saying, that they're actually not siblings, which makes it better, but still weird. Like, why did it, how old was she when she wrote that, guys? Let's see. Let's see, how old was she? Cassandra Clare. It's funny because I feel like a common okay, it's not an easy Google how old she was, but it's funny because I feel like people talk a lot about nowadays about how it's too easy to write books, but forget that books like that and Twilight got published. Yes, okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was like, yeah, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. So weird. Yeah, there are a lot of those books, which is a bummer because I was too nervous to risk something like that happening again to read it. But like, I'm still curious about the storyline. Like, Tiffany, if you read all the books and want to DM me and spoil how the whole series ends, that'd be great because I am very curious. Just not curious enough to read it myself. I remember being a kid. Actually, I don't know how old I was when the movie came out. But when the movie came out, I was so annoyed that the main actor played the main actor because I'm not a big fan of blondes in men. And the other, I don't even know what the other demon fighter guy was a brunette, had black hair, and I thought he should have been the lead, even though the main boy is probably described as having blonde hair in the book. That didn't matter because teenage Brooke wanted the main boy to be like the dark brooding, you know what I mean, guy instead of the blonde, you know. The movie does suck, and it's so sad because Lily, what's her name, is such a good actress, and they had a good cast, I think, and then they just butchered it. I didn't like the actor for the villain at all. I liked the mom casting though. I liked her. She was good. They have a show? Oh, her hair. Why did they make her hair look like... You know what? I think I saw that they have a show, but her hair is so fake orange that I just refuse to watch it. Maybe I should try it. If they didn't follow the books, maybe I should try it. Look at my braid. Jason described as blonde. Okay, thank you for remembering his name because I couldn't remember it. But yeah, I'm just not a blonde. I'm not a blonde gal. I don't like blondes. So I was like, why isn't the brunette the main guy? Jamie Campbell Bower. Is that the main? The main. Let's see. Who is that? Jamie Campbell Bower. Oh, he's Jace in the movie. I think he was a good actor in the movie, and I thought he was good. You know, he should play an elf in something because he looks like not of this world. Like he looks like he could be an alien or an elf or something like that. Alec, yes, that's the emo like gay boy, right? He was cute. I wanted him to be the main character. I was like, yup. Oh, and then Simon. Okay, I'm remembering all the names now. I also thought the actor who played Simon was really cute. They had a good cast. Cute cast of boys. He plays the villain in Stranger Things. Y'all are connecting the dots in my brain right now. That, you know, he fits that because he looks like an alien or like a, you know, an elfish. He looks... Oh my gosh, he does. Oh my gosh, he was in Twilight. Guys, he was in Twilight. I forget this. He played one of the Volturi. I can't say that word. He played one of the Volturi in Twilight. Are you ready? Flip the camera. You see? It fits. He's got the vampire face, guys. He totally has it. He's got the vampire elf alien face. And it looks good. He should be like a Gucci model or something. Yes. So funny. Okay. Once again, Brooke goes live and just doesn't crochet. 1, 2, 3. That's okay though, because if I was crocheting right now, I'd be done and then I wouldn't have anything else to do. It is so funny. I'm glad we're all connecting these dots. It's so interesting that, I don't know, I feel like in my mind up until right now, he was the guy that played the character in the Mortal Instruments and never did anything else. You know what I mean? And now I recognize him. You know what? Was his character named Alec? He was he was like the brother, right? Of the evil girl? Am I crazy? True. I did crochet for part of it. True. Okay. No, Ellie, I was trying to think of what it was. I was like, there's someone else in that movie I'm thinking of, and it's Mickey from Shameless. So funny. Like, why? Also, I always forget Anna Kendrick's in it until I watch, and then I'm like, Anna Kendrick! Yes, yapping session. Exactly. Y'all get me. I bet there's an article out there. Random people that are in Twilight that you didn't know were in Twilight. So funny. Oh, okay, I'm like. I love Anna Kendrick. She's awesome. She's so cute. She's so pretty. You know, one second. I didn't get it for a while. I'm going to be honest, because I feel like she looks, of like Hollywood stars, I think she looks relatively normal. But I also like have grown to love that she doesn't look like, I don't know, like Margot Robbie or insert someone else, Anne Hathaway. You know what I mean? She looks like a normal pretty person, and I love that. I love that she's not like crazy, like Hollywood pretty. Does that make sense? I hope that's not rude of me to say. I love her voice. It scratches an itch in my brain. I love her voice. And Pitch Perfect is like one of my favorite movies ever. It's so good. Yes, Cookie Cutter, yes. She looks different, and I like it. Also, Lily Collins, going back to the Mortal Instruments thing, is one of my favorite actresses of all time. Like, when I was younger, I wanted to be her. I wanted to be, you know, like the emo pale girl with the black hair. Like, that was, like, my dream. Pitch Perfect is so good. It's funny because it's my mom's guilty pleasure movie, and she is, like, your token, like, Southern Baptist mom, but she loves that movie. She, like, feels bad. She's like, should we put on Pitch Perfect? She's like, she hates that she loves it, but she loves it. It's such a good movie. That's still my dream. Honestly, whenever I think about doing something random with my hair, I'm like, except for I did go dark brown once, and it was too dark for me. Sadly, it just doesn't work with my complexion. I looked a little... I think the key to hair like that is that I would want it to look natural, and it was clearly not natural. You know what I mean? It did not look, and I got it done at a salon, so I didn't just like do it myself. And it just didn't look natural enough, which is a bummer, because I would love to have like black hair. I didn't go black. I went like a really dark brown, but still, it didn't suit me. I want to be the cute, quirky emo. I know, me too. Ooh, you should get like that wolf cut. I do. I've always liked cuts like that, but I would love to have short hair. People always are like, Brooke, you have so much hair, blah, blah, blah. When I get short hair, it makes my face is, like, if you pull it back, my face is very square, and so it just doesn't suit short hair, because when I cut my hair short, my face goes like this. It gets really, really wide, really wide. So having longer hair, like, slims my face out a little bit, which I like. So whenever I cut my hair short, I look like a little boy, basically. So I can't do it, but I wish I could. Her dad is Phil Collins. What? I'm shocked. I did not know that. What talent in that family. Wow. I'm really learning a lot about celebrities tonight. That's crazy. Hi, Lainey. My hair's almost naturally platinum blonde, but I really want to try black. But yeah, that's true. Well, what you should do is you should do like over a year. You know what I mean? And do fun colors in the meantime. Like do red, do green, blue, purple, you know what I mean? And then just slowly keep getting darker. So then over time, like your brain is used to the transition and then you can go black. They do look a lot. They do look a lot alike. That's so fun. I would be nervous having Phil Collins as my dad, but I guess she did well for herself, so. That's so crazy. This is like one of the times you're grateful for being, people call them Nepo babies, you know, Nepo baby, because we were blessed with Lily Collins. Okay, speaking of random famous relatives, there's a show. Oh, wait, I can't talk about this and not know what it's called. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, there's a show called Claim to Fame. It's a reality show, and it's about people with famous family members. And basically the whole point, it's a challenge. It's like a elimination show where contestants try to figure out who like their famous relative is, you know what I mean? So there'll be, you know, like a talent show where you can show your talents, and then someone will be like, well, that guy's good at basketball, so his relative must be a basketball player or something like that. And it's so funny and so good. Y'all should watch it. And it's also kind of funny because it's like these people are making taking their shot to get famous off the back of their famous relative. You know what I mean? It's also funny. My hair is really long, thick, curly, and brown. I love curly hair. My sister has really curly hair, but I don't. What am I making? I'm making the Valla vest by Edsfart on Instagram. She's so cute. I've done the first panel and I'm on the second one. I watched part of the first season, loved it, but now I don't have any way to watch it anymore. Ouch, 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 ouch. Sorry. You should look up how to play 6 Degrees to Kevin Bacon. What? Okay, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Bacon's Law is a parlor game where the players challenge each other to arbitrarily choose an actor and then connect them to another actor via film that both actors have appeared in together. I love that idea. This is such a random game name too. 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Like that's a long title. I love that though, because that's like one of my favorite things is watching a show and then being able to identify where, you know, we know that person from, where we know the actor from. Okay, wait, I need to pull up the chat on my computer. I can't read it anymore. It's really funny when they look like they're celebrity and it's easily guessed. I don't know if y'all saw, I think it was literally one of the first episodes, but the Tom Hanks girl was so funny. Look how red my face is. Can you like tell? It's hot in here, so I'm it looks like I'm sunburned, but I'm just hot. Anyway. Think it's on Hulu? Oh, wait, that's good to know because it's funny. To Fame, Hulu, looking it up. Yes. You just saved my life. Thank you, Aaliyah. You just saved my life. Have you ever looked up yourself on Google or your siblings? Oh, I do that all the time. You got to make sure, like, you need to Google yourself. You need to make sure you know what's on there. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know. The Tom Hanks girl was so funny. I thought I just messed up the whole thing. We're good, guys. We're good. We're chilling. It's okay. But yeah, good show. Funny show. Okay, I think I'm going to do this last row and then I'm going to go because you can see my face starting to heat up because it's so hot in here and I've been in here all day because this is my office. So one more row and then I'm heading out. But I'm glad to be back. It's been fun. This was one of those things where, I don't know, it's kind of like unpacking. I'm one of those people where when I get back from a trip, if I don't unpack the day of or the next day, I'm not unpacking until I run out of laundry. Like I empty the suitcase of laundry and then move the suitcase because it's empty. You know what I mean? Okay, I can't talk and do this stitch at the same time apparently. But going live is like that for me, where it becomes a habit and it's great, but the second I break it, it's really hard for me to get back into it. Okay. The most embarrassing photos. Yes. Okay. I have an embarrassing photo on Google because I made like a One Direction Twitter in like 2010 and it got hacked. And I do not have access to it. Google will not remove the account. It doesn't have any tweets. It's just an embarrassing picture of me in like middle school. Wish I could get it removed. And it was funny, Aaliyah, because the way she was acting when people would ask her, she would be really cagey about it. I don't know. Like maybe someone else has Tom Hanks. Like maybe it's someone else. I don't know. It was just funny. She was funny. She's definitely not called to be an actress. Unfortunately. I've been hooked on The Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm Team Jeremiah. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that one. That's a Netflix show, right? This is my favorite chat. I had a great time. Yay! I'm glad. She got so mad. It was so funny. You have a convention. Oh, okay. To go from the first, and I've see. I get that, especially when I don't know. One second. I literally can't talk and do this at the same time. Especially when you travel a lot, you're like, I'll just unpack it when I go again. Like it'll be okay. But what convention are you going to? Is this a cosplay convention? What are you wearing? What are you going as? Who are you going as? I guess is the question. That's the same with my Twitter account. Yes, I feel like everyone has that, which makes it better. You know what I mean? That most people have something like some hacked account from when they were 10. It's on Amazon Prime. Why did I think that was a Netflix show? Otakon. Cool. Otakon. Cool. That'll be fun. Wait, so do you mind sharing what your cosplay is if you're cosplaying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 10, 11, 12. 10, 11. Okay. All right, people, that was my last stitch. We have almost completed. The fact that I didn't even complete this panel is so funny because I've been here for an hour. Oh wait, cinnamon roll, no bar. Oh my gosh, how do you fit all that in a suitcase? Dude, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna look up some of these people because I don't know. Okay, wait. Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know who that is. I've seen the show. I need to start watching anime again. I don't know. I can't watch it dubbed and I can't read and crochet at the same time. Karin from Street Fighter, May from Guilty Gear, Fririn from Beyond Journey's End, and Grumpy Bear. Dude, you're gonna be busy, and I love that. I love that. My profile pic from YouTube is your dog and yarn. That's all you need in life, truly, your dog and yarn. Anyway, here's part of the back panel. We're close to being done. I'm very excited about this. I will probably have to make it a little wider, but that's a-okay. Anyway, the fact that you can tell which is the old panel and the new panel, because I was working on this mostly while I was outside, so the old panel is quite literally darker because it's dirty. New, old. Anyway, that's disgusting. It's time to wash your projects, people, before you wear them. Anyway, I'm going to go because I need to feed my dog dinner and do things. Hi, Simply Made by Hand. Sorry, I'm going. But anyway, y'all, have a good night. Thanks, Moon Jelly. But yeah, I'll probably be back on Wednesday. Let's hope. Y'all have a good night. Happy crocheting and crafting. Bye.